Hey guys, Tech Timmy here. So I've had this Govee RGBIC cylinder floor lamp set up in my home office here for better part of over a month now, and it's been set to blue the entire time. Blue is nice. I like blue. Blue is good, but the whole point of the light is to be able to change up the colors and do those cool scenes and so forth. So in this video, I am going to show you how to set up any Govee floor lamp with ALEXA. We are going to do the step-by-step process in the ALEXA app. There are other videos out online. I think Govee has one that cover the process super fast. This is not that video, so I'm going to handhold and we will do a step-by-step walkthrough. I couldn't find anything else like this online, so I figured we'll just go ahead and tackle it ourselves. Again, this should work with any Govee RGBIC light or smart lamp, and the process should be very similar. So without further ado, let's get into the video.
Oh boy, it's Tech Timmy time.
All right, so I figured I'd start out in the Govee app here real quick, just to show you that this device has already been set up. If you're interested in the setup process, I have a full video on my channel where I do a walkthrough similar to this one, step by step, and it's part of it's my unboxing setup and demo video. It has a blue thumbnail background if you are interested in checking that out on my channel. In fact, I will link that up at the end of this video if you want to watch that as well. But this is going to show that the floor lamp is set up and it's already active, and I can control my lights and scenes and all that good stuff here. So I'm just gonna zip the brightness up just to kind of prove the point home, and my light is getting brighter. This is just working as it should. So that is all good from this side of things. Now, there's really nothing in here that lets you pair this with our friend inside the app itself. Where most of the setup is going to happen is in the ALEXA app, and they do have some instructions here, so let's just take a peek here if you're interested in looking at this. So how to link Govee, blah, 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 how to synchronize. So they do have the step-by-step inside the app here, but I'm going to hop over to the ALEXA app and we'll do this. We will go through this process together. It's actually super easy, but you need to do this in a certain order in order to get it to work right. So let's I will pull up the ALEXA app next. All right, and here we are in the ALEXA app. In case you haven't figured it out, I'm going to be spelling out her name. That's so I don't set your devices off at home or mine here. And yeah, so the app has changed, and there's things have been moved around, and it was a little bit tricky to find this. This is my second take at this, but we're going to get through it. So what we want to do, we want to go to that little hamburger icon down the bottom there. And from here, we'll go into, no, I'm wrong, not settings. It's actually right there. The ALEXA Plus store is now what used to be skills and games. So that's where all your skills are. And pardon that notification there. And then, so we're going to come in here, and now up here in the store, I'm going to search on Govee. And enliven spaces with vibrant ambient lighting. I believe that's the right one. And so, yeah, so I have ALEXA Plus, if you haven't already figured that out. So this is the process for that. And this is the exact app that we need. So right here, we say enable to use. It's going to open the app and ask for authorization. So after the authorization, the app will get the following permissions: device control and account information. Here we just want to say confirm authorization. Govee Home has been successfully linked. Great. So next we continue to discover our device. Alexa's looking for devices to connect. If this takes a while, I will fast forward through this part. And we also receive a notification in the ALEXA app. And then it says the Govee Home light found and connected. So now I want to say next. So this is connecting to ALEXA. Obviously, you saw that my light was already connected earlier. And where do you want to use this light? In my case, it's really my bedroom, but I like to call it my office just to kind of separate them out. And then you can also opt to change the device name here, but I am keeping mine as Ray, and we're moving on. I'm going to click next at the bottom here. Now, so Ray is set up and ready to use. All right, so that's exactly what we wanted to see. So now we can start to control her with our voice. And I'll actually walk you guys through some of the main voice commands that you can use. So on the screen, obviously, we just want to click done. But next, I will walk you through a bunch of the cool voice commands that you can do with this light. So you definitely want to stick around to the end to see, I think one of them is actually called party mode. So I am going to do that next. And then here on the final screen, you can just confirm that Ray is recently added and set up. Currently I have the light turned off, but that will change to on once we put her on. All right, guys, so here we are back over at my blue lamp, and we're about to change that for the better here. So I am going to say computer, brighten, Ray 100%. And that, I'm just going to make it nice and bright. Computer, brighten Ray 100%. There we go. Computer, set Ray to green. And it's green. Computer, dim Ray 60%. I think you guys will be able to see the colors better. Yeah, so if it's dim, it's just that's an artifact of the video. If the dimmer you go, the more close to the color is that you'll actually be able to pick up in the video. Now we can also say, computer, set Ray to music mode. And there we go. And that's going to cycle through, depending on the way that you have the app set up, it's going to cycle through the different music modes in the app. So as you can see, this is actually going to the beat of my voice now. La 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 la. And yeah, music mode is a lot of fun. And there's also things like any of the name scenes, you can also do that with your voice as well. So we can say, computer, set Ray to sunset. And that's the sunset color. Computer, set Ray to evening.
Would you like to set a scene mode or adjust the color temperature for the evening effect?
Just the color temperature. There we go. Computer, set Ray to red. And there you go, guys. I'm sure you get the idea. One last one. I think we will leave you with this one. Computer, set Ray to party mode. And there you have it, guys. So that is how you set up any Govee smart floor lamp with the ALEXA app. In this case, I'm on ALEXA Plus, and I will leave a link to my other full Govee video that I did that walks you through the full setup of this guy. Will also be applicable to other lamps as well. And if this video helped you at all, you wouldn't mind smashing that like button. Helps out the channel a lot. And please subscribe for a fun take on tech, and I hope to see you in the next video. Cheers.